Hi guys, it's Shari here from Lex Tuts. As Lex has been now released to developer mode, I'll give you a brief overview of what's going on. Lex is only currently available in the North Virginia region. If you go to your services and under our artificial intelligence section, there is a Lex link, which is similar to poly recognition. So click on the Lex. There's a slight bug I found. Earlier on today I've been playing and these are using the built-in samples, but I can't seem to delete them. There's nothing, so just ignore those ones for time being, please. When you come here, first of all, you get a get started link. Click on the get started and you're brought to this section here, which obviously would be blank. Left hand side you have your bot section, which is the list here. You have your intents here. Sorry, so just ignore those two there. Any intents here you can add one at a time to your bots. These are the Amazon built-in ones for your intents. Similar as the third one, it's slot types. Again, you can there are quite a few AWS which are similar to the AWS Alexa built-in slot types. You have like airports, animals, comics, genres, games, music, loads of stuff to play with. Again, ignore those top three because that's me messing around earlier on. Go back to the bot section. You have a name, status, last updated, date created. In the middle one you have, similar to other places of AWS, you have your show hide columns. You can hide and close things. You have your refresh and a link to your documentation. If I was to create a new bot, you're brought to the screen where it says create your next bot. You have 3 sample blueprints. You have book trip, order flowers, and schedule appointment. You put your bot name in here, and this will change depending on what you click on. You click on custom one, that's getting more into nitty-gritty things. You put your bot name in here. Currently it's Lex only available in English US language, so therefore the voices, similar to Poly, will only show you US voices only. You can just have a text only version for your messenger if you want to. Any kind of session timer, so this sample is going to last for 5 minutes. You put in the 5 in the first box, and that should remain the context should remain there, so session stuff. Any IAM roles you put in here. So let's look at order flowers. So if I click on this one here, that gives me a sample bot names. Let's say order flowers Lex Tuts, just to distinguish from the other ones. So you have a sample screen here where it looks like when you're making a conversation. You have your intent. So your intent, which is your end goal, is to order flowers. So therefore you have to be asked questions to get the details about that order by using slots and prompts, and then when you finish you fulfill that. So the first question you'd ask the bot is, I'd like to order flowers, and it would say what kind. So depending on what kind of flower options there are, so for example tulips, roses, that is a custom slot type. So say okay then, 1 dozen roses, so it knows what roses there are. Okay then, where should we deliver? So again that's a prompt, so it's asking you the prompts. And then you get a final fulfillment question. Can I go ahead with your order of the dozen roses to your home? So you can answer yes, which goes through to AWS code, or you can just get a text response just for texting, just for testing. Once it's clicked on yes, again you put a thank you message, blah 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 blah. Let's create that one. So earlier on I made a Lex IAM role while it's creating. It should take about a minute or so, so hopefully I can go through the stuff on this page. So you have your name of your bot in the corner. You have 4 sections: editor, settings, channels, and monitoring. Editor consists of your intents and your slot types and your error handling. So these are your sample utterances to how to start the conversation. Slots, again, flower type. Pickup date using Amazon built-in slot types. Pickup time, so you got different types of date and time there. Do you want a confirmation prompt? Once you've got your confirm, so these ones here are all ticks, they're all required, so therefore all values of these need to be required for you to fulfill it. And then you'll get a confirmation saying, okay, your flower type, which is this one here, will be ready for pickup on pickup time, which is this one here, on pickup date. Does this sound okay? Yes, no. If it's no, you press alright, I'll not place your order. If it's yes, again, as I mentioned earlier on, you go to your AWS Lambda function to fulfill it, or you can just return the text parameter to the client, which I'll show you how to do that in a second. So let's copy this sample utterance. In the bottom right, you'll notice a test bot with the latest build and status ready. If you type in your text in the corner here, and press enter, that should give me the prompt of what type of flowers would you like to order. So this should be what type of flowers would you like to order, and this is a flower type. So this flower type here, if I open a new tab, this should be, what am I doing? Open a new tab. No, it doesn't work. Flower types. So this is the question. So the types of flower. So you've got roses, lilies, or tulips. So let's put in roses in here. Go back to the intent. So this has now been fulfilled. What day? So today's date. What's the last day's date? Today's date is Monday the 23rd. So let's say Wednesday the 20th. So it should know if I put Wednesday in, it should say the 25th. Does Wednesday work? No, I better put Wednesday. Okay, deliver the roses at what time? So it knows what time you are. So that's just to minimize this section. It knows, oops, so what time? So it knows what flower type to be done here. So it's saying, so done what day? So it knows that already. Now it's saying what time. So what time do you want I think I put roses to be picked up. So what time on this day here? So let's say, what time? Let's say 3 p.m. Again, so you got your confirmation. Okay, your flower type, which will be your roses, will be ready for pickup time at 3 p.m. on pickup date. Does it sound okay? If you click no, if you type no, that'll be your response. If you type yes, because this is currently in fulfillment mode of returning parameters, I should get a breakdown of all the values. So here we have the slots: flower type of roses, pickup date of today, and pickup time of 3 p.m. Works perfectly. I will go into further examples in other tutorials, but you can have different utterances as well for these. You can have several here for starting the conversation, or you can have a breakdown of prompts here. Then also you have this really cool section called the prompt response cards, so you can preview it on different examples. So if you have different cards, so it have like different cards on here depending on the response. So say if you want flowers, which is red, so it's like maybe 3 buttons saying what, so rather than having to type in, there's a button saying what color of sweet would you want, red, blue, or green. So you'd type 3 different red, blue, or green. So the button value would go in here. Okay, then tulips. So you have your button value, which relates to your button title. Okay, error handling, similar to AWS Alexa. If there's an issue, if it couldn't hear you or doesn't understand what you've written, it'll say, I didn't understand you, would like to do. So I tried that a few times. It tries that maximum of 2 times, or a value you put in here. And then if you cancel or something goes wrong, it'll just say, sorry, I'm not able to assist at this time. Settings, this has got the name and description, changing the voice. Again, I mentioned earlier on, it's only available in English US. The Lex role, published dates. Aliases, you can have different aliases can get quite confusing, the alias stuff. But once you publish it, you can change the aliases. So say if you say in different production or staging or development modes, you can have different ones live, but then you can sort of swap them over later on using aliases, which is quite clever. Channels hopefully will have, when it's ready, it'll have Slack and Twilio here as well. So currently it's only got Facebook ones in here. So say if you were having a Facebook page messenger and you're a flower shop, you can order it directly from Facebook Messenger. So you put your name of your bot in here, description, again the role, alias. Once you've published it, you get an alias. That'll be in the drop down because I haven't published it, it's not in there. A verified token. When you make your Facebook page app, you're given a token for verification to prove it's you. When you make your Facebook app, you're given a page access token. It's all explained in documentation, and the same with the secret key related to the app. Click on activate, and that will give you a callback URL. You copy the URL, which will be put here, and you stick that into your Facebook Messenger callback settings. And then therefore that will, when someone goes to your Facebook page, they click a message and you start typing, they will automatically respond to them automatically. Monitoring from the last hour back to 2 weeks. done this already. Editor. Right, so if I was to publish this, this should probably take a minute or so. Let's just call this dev for the time being. This will probably take about a minute or so. Once this is published, I can use those values inside the drop down. So currently it's only available on Facebook, so once it's inside there, I can select that value and then I can put it straight into my Facebook page. That's about it really. Hope I help you guys. Bye for now.